breaking updates coming in of Vladimir Putin speaking to the Israeli Prime Minister over the phone, laying out steps for the de-escalation in Gaza. The Russian President Vladimir Putin has spoken to the Israeli Prime Minister over the phone, and the two leaders have discussed steps for de-escalation in Gaza. Remember, Israel has made it clear that its attack is on the Hamas terrorists, those who targeted the innocents in Israel, while also ensuring that civilians are not harmed. In fact, Israel has said time and again that it is at war with the Hamas and not with the innocent civilians. Now, President Putin is said to have spoken to Benjamin Netanyahu, laying out the steps that need to be taken and the steps that are also being taken by Russia to prevent further escalation of violence in the Gaza Strip. My colleague Pradeep Datta joining us live from Israel with the latest. He has been reporting from ground, getting us the details of the Israeli counter-offensive. Pradeep, this is another big update that's coming in. On one hand, we have Joe Biden, who is expected to reach Israel tomorrow on Wednesday, and now Putin has also said to have spoken to the Israeli Prime Minister over the phone.
Yes, you rightly said it. Before Joe Biden is about to land here in Israel to interact with the leadership here and also to meet the leadership of the Arab world. And there has been a telephonic conversation between Vladimir Putin, President of Russia, as well as Benjamin Netanyahu. And during that, he was discussing about the plans to de-escalate the situation. But Benjamin Netanyahu had made it clear that they have made up their mind that they are not going to stop till Hamas is destroyed, because the way Hamas has tried to target their people, the barbarism and brutality that has been showed by them will not be spared and tolerated, and they are not going to rest by only de-escalating situation, because they will continue and enter inside Gaza and destroy Hamas, and that's what actually their plan is all about. Because we have seen that Russia has also brought in a resolution in the United Nations also, but that was not accepted because Russia did not mention the word Hamas, though they talked about the terror-related activities, but without mentioning Hamas. That means somewhere you are giving a clean chit to Hamas. That's what is not acceptable either to the Israel or to the United Nations, a largest body, and trying to ensure peace in the region. So that's one thing. And the second thing is, we have seen that already there has been a stand of the China, Russia and Pakistan had been totally different. Though Russia has condemned the attack, but Russia has not named Hamas. In case of China, we saw that they had been talking about the sovereign state for Palestine. When you talk about sovereign state of Palestine, that means you are encouraging them. And Pakistan has openly sided with Hamas. That means Pakistan, as usual, standing with the terrorists, not with the people that they had been doing for the last so many years. So once again, the face of the terrorists, Pakistan getting exposed. But yes, now all eyes will be on Joe Biden's visit. He will be coming over to this place tomorrow. One, it is called the solidarity during wartime. He will be standing with their ally Israel, sending a message loud and clear that they are with Israel at this critical juncture. And already we had got input that about 2,000 soldiers will be coming over to this place. Even they will be placed at different places to provide medical.
Yes, in fact, Pradeep, you also visited many of these areas where tanks have also been stationed. Give us a situation on ground, because the ground invasion was to take place. The civilians in Gaza have been asked to leave. That deadline has ended. What's happening on ground?
See, let me tell you, so far as the situation in Gaza is concerned, the people there are quite worried because Gaza seems to be strangled because of the siege right now by Israeli troops. They are trying to prevent anybody from moving inside the Gaza, because they want to prevent any kind of a logistic support that should reach Hamas. Meanwhile, the people had been asked to move out of Gaza to different places. They're looking for the peace corridor from Egypt side. So far, that has not opened, because of which many of people are just stranded at the gate. Gates are closed, and large number of people have already moved out, but still there are many people there. And Israel wants everybody to move out, and we have seen that Hamas is trying to stop them. Hamas wants to use them as a human shield. They are trying to play a role of an obstructionist, stopping them.
Yes, and unfortunately, it is the civilians who will be paying the price, and that's unfortunate. Pradeep, thank you for joining us with those details. We'll continue coming back to you for those ground updates. Quick break. We'll be right back.